Back to Tarot by the Bay. I'm David. All right. I record this on December 29th, which is a Sunday, about 2:45 p.m. Pacific time. Jimmy Carter passed away today at 100 years old. I've a number of videos of Jimmy Carter's. If you go to my playlist, Yesterday, Today, Tomorrow, you'll see a video on spiritual lessons that Jimmy Carter was facing while down on this planet. I'll put a link in the description. I just want to get a quick little spread on any messages Spirit might have for us from former President Carter now that he has passed on the other side. Now, some folks might say, oh, no, it's too soon to do that. There's no time on the other side. The other side is a timeless dimension. The easiest way to maybe visualize that is as we get closer to the speed of light, our mass gets more dense. Basically, we turn into energy. As you reach the speed of light, you turn into energy. And when you're pure energy, there is no time. So that's a really oversimplified way to look at it, but that's how the physics would work with it. That no time would elapse. And the other side is allegedly a timeless dimension. But, maybe get no message. Maybe we get something. We'll see. Now, this will be a short reading. Come on down. Just a little four-carder. What message would Spirit like to share with us with regards to former President Carter? The King, the Emperor, man in charge. My first thought that comes to mind, not even the president, is a man in charge of his own life. And he lived a godly life. After the presidency, he threw himself into service and was of service to people. He also met with foreign leaders and went to foreign countries that the United States was not having any relations with. So he would basically sneak around and do what he wanted to do because he wanted to do it. It was his life, and nobody was going to cheat him out of his life. It's his life, and his life is over. He's now gone to the other side. He's transitioned. He made a difference in the decisions that he made in his life. Those decisions sometimes went against what the U.S. policy was. He wanted North Korea to be involved in international events. He went to countries that were not, like Liberia, that were not friends with the United States because he was answering a higher purpose. So he had no problem doing what he wanted to do, even if it wasn't towing the official party line. The other thing he was of service to people in need, building homes for Habitat for Humanity, his charities to help get rid of parasites and just generally help people throughout the world through the Carter Foundation was very different than what many presidents might do, where they set up a library and have an office and call it a day. The article I was reading was saying that he wanted an office that was a working office because his work wasn't done. He was going to be he was one of the he was a Baptist, and he was one of those folks that he was going to live the teachings of his religion. They weren't just, window dressing or nice words. He actually tried to embrace and embody his values and be of service to others. He's an inspiration for many of us. And his presidency was unfortunate in that he had to deal with double-digit inflation as well as double-digit unemployment. You had the whole hostage situation, which we later found out that they were able to successfully negotiate the release of those hostages, but the GOP didn't want those hostages released while Carter was in office because they wanted to give Reagan a political victory at the expense of Americans being held captive. It's just, he represented goodness and light, and maybe didn't always get the fair shake at the time for his efforts, but his efforts will be recognized for the character of the man that he was. That's all. Thank you very much for watching this video. I'll catch you on the next one. Take care.